Hi, welcome to Made to Heal with Angela Brown. So, I've been studying the talk by Stephen R. Bangeter called Foreordained to Serve. So, I'm going to get here and I'm going to just do my spin off and give a brief synopsis of what his talk was about, but it is so good. I'll leave the link in the comments below for you to listen to it if you would like, or to read through it yourself. It's always more profound than what I give it. So, check that out. But before I get into telling about it, I want to talk about my online 12-week course for ages 18 on up. It is for those who are needing to heal spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and or physically. And I just share my journey. I don't really talk about me. I just share the tools that have worked for me for the last 9 years, because I was stuck in depression and suicidal thoughts for 30 plus years, and I was not in a good spot. So I just share all the tools that I've learned, and I have not had suicidal thoughts or depression for going on 9 years, and it's been miraculous. And so that's what this course includes. It's very hands-on and very has been well thought out and planned. And so check out that link in the comments below as well. Okay, so his talk, Foreordained to Serve, is all about we have a mission and we have a purpose, and it's for us to seek that out. And I strongly believe if we adults, I didn't know what my purpose was until I was in my late 30s, just creeping up on 40. Actually, it was probably 40, 41. I was in my early 40s, just turned 40 or 41 till when I felt solid of what my mission and purpose was here on this earth. And boy, I think it's important to have kids seek that out in their early teens. A lot of times they're not going to know until they are in their adulthood, but if they will seek that out, if they will keep working and pursuing what it is God wants them to do, a God-led life, it will help them find their purpose so much quicker, and to know their identity, whose they are and who they are. You will know your purpose so much sooner than me finding mine out in my early 40s. So it's really important that we know what we came here to do, to serve other people. And also, he talks in his talk, quite a bit of his chunk was, it matters what we do in our private time. What we do. He talks about a compelling story that his dad had a conversation with him as a teen, and it stuck with him for years and years. So go read it word for word, because I'm just touching up on a little basis of it. But his dad talked about the importance of what we do. He said, "Son, it's important what you do in your private time when you think no one is looking, when no one is around and you think it doesn't matter what I do with my time or nobody is affected. It matters what we do with our time. It really matters what we do in our private time. What are we listening to? What are we watching? What are we doing in that private time? This is what matters. It's what will make our character or break our character. Doing the things that we think don't matter because no one's looking, but God always sees, and He's always there, and He knows our hearts and what we're doing. And it is so important to have integrity with who we are and what we are doing, and what we do in our private time really matters. What are you doing to build your character? What are you doing to seek out what that mission is? Where do your thoughts go in that private time? Do you spend that time beating up yourself, going, wished I woulda, shoulda, could have? Or do you have the not enough reel playing in your mind, whether it's with your job as being a sibling, a parent, a son or daughter? Do we have that not enough going on in our mind? What is it we are doing? It matters. It matters what we are doing in the private time. How are we feeding our soul? How are we feeding our soul spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and physically? Where are our thoughts? What are we doing? What are we choosing to eat and to consume? What are we consuming spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and physically? Um, and what do we choose to produce? Are we choosing, I tell my kids all the time, it's important that yes, we all are consumers to one point or another, but it is so important to be more of producers rather than consumers of society. What are we producing? What are we doing with our time? What are we creating? Are we creating better family life? Are we creating stronger relationships? Are we creating a stronger marriage? Are we creating, stronger bonds? Are we creating social media that's positive? Are we creating are we following after our God-given talents and blessings that we've been blessed with? What are we doing to create that and sharing that with the world? What are we doing? So it's uh, so much more important to be producers rather than consumers. So ask yourself, am I consuming more than I am producing? And a lot of the times, especially since we have technology, sometimes there are days where we feel like we have been more consumers than producers. So it's important to have an evaluation. Am I consuming more or am I producing more? And it is so important that God wants us to produce. He wants us to share what we are foreordained to do, to serve our fellow men. And we all have this mission. So if you don't know what that is, a lot of my course, I help bring that into light and help you on your journey so that you can recognize and realize that. So it's so important that you share that talent and the gift that you are sent here to do. And if you don't know what that's doing, it's like, what is your aim and purpose? What is your goal in life if you don't know what that is? And everybody can come to know what their purpose is. And I've talked to a lot of adults that still don't know what that is. And I'm here to tell you, you can find what that purpose is sooner than later. And so I'm here to help you on your journey to do that. God is here for you to help you on your journey. God and Christ within you will help you recognize that journey as you seek it. Seek it to help others around you. So I'm going to send those links. Check it out. And I am so excited. My book is not quite on Amazon. It's submitted, and so it's probably tomorrow. I'll be sending the links to just get my book out. It is called "You Are Made to Heal Spiritually, Emotionally, Mentally, and Physically," and it is my journey. It is. It doesn't have everything, right? My 12-week course has a ton of stuff that my book does not have, but it is a good icebreaker, if you want to call that. But it's a great book to help you get started on your healing journey. So look forward to that. Please like and subscribe to my channel and share it with others. I am here. That is my message, and my mission and purpose in life is to help others on their healing journey, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and physically. It has been possible for me and is still possible for me, as it is for everyone else on this planet that is willing to put in the work and invest in themselves. And so God bless, and subscribe to this channel. And until next time, bye.